I no longer know how much time has passed since that night. A week, a month, or maybe a year, because inside it all stretches endlessly. Time seems to have lost its shape. Days go by, nights replace each other, and she still lives in my head, in fragments of memories, in the glances of random strangers, in scents that suddenly remind me of her. But one thing I know for sure, I can't forget her. Mia. The girl I saw only once, and who seemed to tear something important out of me and take it with her, disappearing by morning so quietly that I didn't even hear the door close. I'm often in clubs. It's part of my work. Parties, private events, noise, alcohol, meaningless conversations. People smile, meet each other, try to seem interesting. All of this became background a long time ago. I got used to looking through faces without stopping at any of them. I haven't felt in a long time that someone could make my heart beat faster. But that night, everything was different. I noticed her immediately. In the crowd, under the spotlights, among laughter, music, and neon lights, she stood calmly, not trying to be noticed, not catching glances, not playing a role. She was just standing by the bar, drinking something through a straw, gently swaying to the music, as if she was listening to it inside herself. Black hair fell over her shoulders. I remember how she tucked one strand behind her ear, slowly, naturally, as if she wasn't doing it for anyone, just because it felt right. There was more femininity in that gesture than in all the forced poses around her. She turned her head, and our eyes met. I never believed in love at first sight, always thought it was a beautiful myth. But what happened in that moment felt like a blow, sharp, unexpected, as if someone grabbed me by the collar and shook me. She had special eyes, not bright, not loud, deep, warm, with a quiet, almost invisible sadness inside. There was no challenge in them, only sincerity, the kind you rarely find among nightlights and loud music. I walked up to her. Honestly, I don't even remember what I said. Something simple, something banal. But she smiled, and that was it. It felt like the air left my lungs. Her lips were soft, natural, slightly full, no bright lipstick, no showy sexuality. And that smile seemed to stay under my skin. We started dancing. I remember her hands, warm, light. She touched me, as if she had known me for a long time, not rushing, not demanding, and at the same time, as if she was afraid to step closer. That mix of confidence and caution drove me crazy. She was real, simple, alive. In a world of masks and poses, she was too rare. I asked her name. She looked at me, a little longer than usual, and quietly said, "Mia." One name, and as if I wasn't allowed to know anything more. We went to my place. I still don't know why she agreed. Maybe she felt the same, or maybe she just trusted me. But that night, damn it, I will never forget it. The apartment was quiet, only the city outside the window, and our breathing. Her skin was warm and gentle. I ran my fingers over her shoulder and felt a shiver passed through her body. She closed her eyes, as if allowing me to be closer. There was no rush in her movements, every touch, conscious, real. She looked at me with those same eyes, and it felt like I was falling somewhere deep, to a place where there's no need to pretend, to prove anything, to be someone else. Her lips, I couldn't get enough of them. She kissed as if she was saying, more than words could ever say. Warm, slow, with a barely noticeable hunger that didn't scare me, but pulled me in. She laughed softly, almost in a whisper, as if she was afraid to break the moment. And when I held her, she pressed closer, as if she had been missing this for a long time. There was more trust in that embrace than in many promises. She had simplicity, tenderness, and some kind of sad secret. Girls I meet every day aren't like that. They don't know how to look like that. They don't know how to be silent like that. That night wasn't about passion. It was about closeness, about warmth, about a strange feeling, as if I had already held her in my life and lost her long ago. We lay next to each other, talking about nothing, about music, about the road, about stupid little things. I wanted to ask more, who she was, where she was from, how she lived. But I didn't. It felt like there would be time, a whole life if needed. I was wrong. I woke up early in the morning. The apartment was bright and quiet. I wanted to go get coffee, croissants, to give her a small morning, to show her she was wanted, that the night wasn't an accident. I was even smiling in the car, imagining how she would wake up, tie her hair in a messy bun, walk out to me, wearing my t-shirt, hugging herself with her arms. When I came back, she was gone. An empty bed. Her bag was gone. The window was slightly open. No note, no goodbye, only the faint scent of her perfume on the pillow. At first I thought she'd come back, then that she'd write, then that I'd randomly meet her somewhere in the city. I started noticing faces, looking for her eyes, her walk, her silence. I go to hundreds of places, dozens of parties. Around me, beautiful, bright, confident women. But none of them have that warmth, that simplicity. Mia was something from another world, and I let her slip away. But I'm not giving up. I will look for this stranger who entered my life for just one night and turned everything upside down. I will find Mia, even if I have to search the whole city, even if I have to cross half the world. Because that night, I will never forget. Her, neither.